point-click stomp block. And then the damage output from the Kagura, from the Brody would be insane. Both teams coming up with really strong drops. What do you think here, Nomad?
We have a close fight. That's what I'm thinking here. Laguna eSports and Whitelist might just be the first game that we have in the entirety of the creator games here that might just go into a 3-game series in the first round of fighting. This may be the case.
Yeah.
It's good draft from both of these teams. Like it can go anywhere else, but I feel like the mid game is where the real fight for control is going to start.
Yep, I like that Miracle's picture says it's 2-0. If you realize that, it's actually just 0-2. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! As we go into the game, it's gonna be Laguna's eSports against Whitelist. We have Dingdong Gwantes on this, Selena and B on that Paquito. There you go, Observer. And then you have Chuck TV on that Cho, Sumpak Undung on this Alice, and then you have last but not least, Hype Bits TV. Sorry, on that Asian shit.
And on Whitelist, Relax TZQT Forever, aka Jin Desiderio is going to be on this Popoling Koopa. Onel going to be on the X-Board, D-Log on the Kaja, Miracle on the Brody, and Yodi on the Kagura.
Yep, there comes early game, no real deficit, but here comes the pickup, and that's the whole thing, that's the whole danger of picking this Selena. He actually just opens it up, he stole away the purple buff as well. This is huge! Coming in, Laguna's eSports just threw the dice and land on trees. I don't know whether that's an actual saying, but you get what I mean, right?
yeah, I get what you've been saying, and they're capitalizing on that, stealing the buff, getting the first kill onto Dingdong Gwantes as well. That's gonna significantly get a little bit more into the fray as the draw takes down Yodi in the mid lane.
Selena, he's just flexing. Dingdong Gwantes saying, "This is my jungle. You stay back." And Brody, he's only level 3. Look at it. Selena's higher level than his Brody. He's in so much trouble right now.
Selena's gonna be level 4 in just a bit against a Brody. Hypebits is also level 4 right now, and that is a significant disadvantage here.
Oh, you can see it's good macro play coming up from Hypebits. He will be able to steal this away, I think. Yep, not even level 3. Hypebit going a little bit aggressive. They will walk away from this, and nope. You can see the map control, right? The map control coming from Laguna's eSports is just insane. They have no way of contesting this turtle Whitelist. They just have to back off.
That's true. Again, mid-game is where we will see Whitelist fight back here, because there's really nothing much that Laguna's eSports can do to really fight back and get map control off of them. They just need to force skirmishes, small skirmishes that can get the victory. Almost. Dingdong Gwantes, though, in a bit of a danger. Oh, the G-Kundo!
Lands on the 2. Looks like Popo does at least take out the jungle. The arrows being taken out, but Popo and Koopa will finally go down. Great rotations coming up. And you know, you were saying to me, right, Nomad, that they play a lot together. It shows. It shows the synergy, the combos that they're doing. Ghost Chuck coming in. Frigga Armor does get rearmed. So they cannot go for this dive. They need to back off. They need to be careful. Even though they have the lead, they cannot throw this away. But yeah, I was saying, you can see their synergy. They're playing so well together.
Yeah, the rotations are on point. Forces the Frigga Armor out. The knockdown push knocks him up. And Onel is down, no doubt. Clock of Destiny also being picked up by Sumpak Wangdo.
MB. He is just stalling on this export. You could see he understood what he needed to do. He needed to break the armor, then use it, but he hit a pistol arrow. Lands once against this guy. He is just landing arrow after arrow after arrow, and he is just getting the advantages like crazy. Oh, Kagura going in for the overturn. Oh, but looks like it's not gonna be enough.
Flame shot.
Close.
That was close. That was close. Really close. Coach Chuck TV now is gets information onto where Whitelist is. The trap spots him out, but it doesn't really matter at this point. At least in the earlier part of the game, they can just have dominating control over the map. Speaking of dominating control, top lane is being dominated over there by Dingdong Gwantes and Sumpak Wangdo. The arrow connects.
Another pistol arrow. He's no shots whatsoever. The Kaja, he can't even use a Divine Judgment to at least buy a little bit more time. Dingdong Gwantes is all over the map, and you can see why they first picked this hero. The amount of confidence that he had on his Selena and just opening up, buying so much space and so much vision.
Man, 4-0 this Selena. That's not something you see every day as they try to go for the seal. Not gonna happen. The knockout punch puts Onel down to low HP, but they might just be able to take down MB. Yo, Miracle's gonna go down. The knockup is real though for the Dingdong. They are gonna be backing off. And Mountain Shocker just catches them. Yodi left alive here. Well, actually, it's D-Long left alive, but that's still 4 members down. 1-for-4 trade for the turtle contest. That's bad news for Whitelist.
You talk about the teamwork, you talk about the synergy, you talk about the execution. That's how you play. That's how you and your friends want to play Mobile Legends together. That was a thing of beauty. I know it was really hard to see. I hope you can see in the highlights later on. But the way they stack their skills one after the other, making sure that they don't waste their crowd control, was a thing of beauty. One more time, Abyssal Arrow. Is it even a skill? Is it even a skill shot? It looks like a point and click at this stage. He's gonna land another one onto Yodel. This guy, you need to ban the Selena away from him. He's way too good.
Not gonna be surprised if the Selena is gonna be banned first off as the second game commences. But look at this though, 11-1, 5 minutes in the game. Bottom lane turret is about to fall down. A 5,000 gold lead, a 6,000 gold lead even for Lagunitas eSports. The arrow connects onto Yodi. Nobody follows through though. But Chuck flickers in with the wave of the dragon. Will not get the second proc. Will fall down. Will pay for his life there.
Let's skip that. Let's skip that, guys. Production, let's let that didn't happen. A little bit of a too, I would say, the greediness coming in, right? Okay, B might be a little bit too deep as well. Here comes the last insanity. Can MB go against the wall? Yes, he can, but he will still get fight out. The Popo and Cooper doing quite a lot, and now Whitelist getting a couple of blows back at least.
And this is how Whitelist can come back. Punish Lagunitas eSports in any way whatsoever. Like, if they spot out small windows, they need to break through the window, bust it wide open, and then carry over from there. That's exactly what Whitelist has been doing. Coach Chuck just kind of paid the price there, and they get the Divine Judgment onto him as well. Will they be able to burst him out? That's the main question. In the backline, Sumpak Wangdu, flowing blood way behind the backlines. They will be disengaging, though. That is a 1-for-1.
Oh, they do get a turtle, but you look at that. The Xborg, he's wave pushing in this one lane, and that's the last thing you want. Giving Xborg this amount of time, this amount of space to actually just farm up. He already has the immortality, and of course he's going for the War Axe next. He already has a couple of components into this. You know, that's gonna be the next big trigger, I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the item spike that Onel wants, and he can rejoin the fight. And speaking of rejoining, he is rotating towards the fray in the top lane, but he's staying here. He asked for Raga armor. Coach Chuck's going to be spotting him out. Fire missile's going to be thrown out, not going to be pulled back in.
Alright, coming in. Looks like they're just hovering around, right? Because they do not want to make any mistakes. They still respect Whitelist to an extent where they do understand what Whitelist can do here. They have the amount of pressure, the amount of damage, but they're still looking for pickoffs before Koopa pops the ultimate. They back off. They know that they do not want to fight this. A good trap will land. A lot of damage on the Coach Chuck. They need to be careful. That's Sandy gonna go through. Flicker as well, but a flicker from Coach Chuck himself. Now, X1 is in a really bad position. Here comes the fight coming from the Alice. Can he get any kill whatsoever? Everyone is super low. Xbox gonna fall the first time, but he does have the immortality. Will he be able to get away from it? I think yes. Yeah, Krieger armor goes down. Legendary is the Selena, and looks like they might not be done here. Dingdong looking for the pick of the arrow. Not gonna land. It's gonna be a 1-for-0 exchange, but they buy so much pressure for themselves.
Yeah, and the Whitelist are now stuck here as the arrow once again connects onto Yodi. It's been consistent arrows from Dingdong Gwantes. That has to be a respect ban later on in game number 2. Like, no doubt. He's currently sitting at 9-0-2. He has the legendary under his name.
He's just doing so much. Look at the arrow, right? It's not just the fact of the arrows, but you look at the traps. Look at the abyssal traps on your mini-map. He's putting traps on the side of the map where the Alice is to protect the Alice. And oh my god, another pick of another arrow! Deleted and just killed off. This is just not looking pretty. They need to be careful. That's a 5. That's a whole team wipe coming up from Lagunitas eSports. They have this game in control. It's their game to lose. They just need to capitalize on this. And guess what? The Lord has just spawned.
And that is an easy objective to take for Laguna's eSports. They will be able to push out the bottom lane without any problem. Steal away a lot of the resources from Miracle as well. It's quite literally going to take a miracle for Whitelist to bounce back in this game, as I want to goes for the bite there onto Sumpak Wangdu, but not going to be amounting too much. Lord will be taken out, will be spawning into the middle lane, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Let's see what they can do. They're just gonna wait for the Lord. They don't need anything whatsoever. Take their time. They don't need to rush it, right? The patience is the system. Oh, in the top side, you can see the Alice diving into 2 members, and he's gonna put more kill. He gets the solo kill. 1v2, and he's not done here. This is the final boss moment from the Alice. He goes down. I think he didn't manage to click the Winter Charger just in time, but here comes Coach Chuck. Doesn't have the Shadow Bomb. The Flicker will come in. Where's the ultimate? Where's the ultimate? He gets stunned up again. This is that a little bit too aggressive. And this one we're talking about, right? They cannot be over aggressive. Last Sandy coming in. The shit is dead. The arrow won't stop everyone in their tracks. And I think we're gonna stop the fight there. It is a 2-for-1 exchange. But you gotta say here, Nomad, that was a big mistake coming from Laguna's eSports.
Very big mistake there. Sumpak Wangdu shouldn't have went for the duel on the top lane here. Was able to secure a kill for himself, but all the members of Whitelist International immediately collapsed on top of him. That's also a big mistake from Coach Chuck TV, just wanting to go for a Wave the Dragon in the backlines. Even though he used the Shadow Mask, he mispressed and kicked, if I'm not mistaken, he kicked Yodi back into their base, and all the turrets were just aiming right at him. That wasn't the best of engagement that Coach Chuck TV wants to happen. Big adjustments have to be needed there. Patience a little bit more for Laguna's eSports, as Whitelist able to stop the Lord push from happening in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and now you can see all the lanes are getting pushed out here. Laguna's eSports, they need to be patient, they need to find a pick-off. Use this Selena pick, which has been working out so well throughout the map. Just keep on pushing on the arrows and then go for it. MB does get caught out. Where's the chicken snow? He doesn't find any targets whatsoever. MB might go down here. He does have it. He actually kills on the X4 instead. Meanwhile, the backline, Alice just flags it for days. He might be going a little bit deeper. He does. Flowing blood into the base with the charges to keep himself alive. And he's going for more. They're gonna push all 3 lanes at once. Beautiful coordination, beautiful synergy, and that's what you want. The arrow, it lands once again. This is gonna be game 1 going over to Laguna's eSports.
And that's a 20,000 gold lead for Laguna's eSports. 11 minutes into the game. Maximum farming, maximum stomp by Laguna's eSports to secure this game. And yeah, we're gonna have to see the Selena being banned out game number 2, no doubt.
I mean, you gotta say it right. That one, if you want to sum up that game in one word, it's Selena.
You have to ban it out.